Thank you very much. And next is Korea.
Good afternoon. I am Hyun Park, and I'll be talking about what we have discussed in Unison Korea. Our group is we have 5 members: Daichi Manabe, Yuichiro Watanabe, Hyun Park, Professor In Seok Jung, and thank you very much, Xiao Ma. So I'll be talking about self-introduction, 5 seconds each. So that'll be 20 seconds. Current status and problems, merits and demerits of Unison, and first step of Unison Korea. Daichi Manabe is an undergraduate student of University of Tsukuba, and he is belonging to the Students Club and making hybrid rockets and kensets. Yuichiro Watanabe is student of Akita University, which is nearby Noshiro Space Event, and he's currently working on a structural design. My name is Jin Park. I'm from Seoul National University, Korea. I like space, skiing, and just a little bit drinking. And I participated in RLIS and CubeSat activities. Professor In Seok Jung is an advisor for SNU satellite team, and his major is actually aerospace propulsion and combustion. So back to the actual thing. So current status and problems. Current status of Korea. We have actually participated in UNISEC-Global in 2014 with Peru, Ghana, and Japan. There was a need to gather students in Korea. However, gathering is really a difficult thing because actually universities are in sort of a race between each other. However, there are personal communications between students, but it's not official. For example, Seoul National University and Yonsei, we talked about how to make a PCB for CubeSats. Seoul National University and Kyunghee University, we talked about thermal vacuum chamber, how to make it and where to make it. Seoul National University and KAIST, we talk actually regularly with technical and regulation regarded information exchange. Seoul National University and the Korean Aerospace Research Institute, we actually do talk about information and documentation exchange. So actually, everyone is willing to help each other. It's just, it's not official. So what we think is we need to benchmark Unison Japan. So Unison was founded in 2003, and we looked at what their first activities were. However, this is not very accurate because we don't have Unison members from 2003. So possibly, very motivated students gathered. Maybe first step was RLIS. Maybe professor gathered other universities. Possibly students gathered and expanded, and probably it naturally happened. So some results were that we first need very motivated students, and we need support from professors also. Actually, Xiao Ma came in at this time, and he explained some essential problems about Unison. So every year, it's really hard to find and keep and give motivation. Even if Unison starts in Korea, there should be an office where you do all the documentation, get the fundings, and take care of all the regulations. And there needs to be a person who wants to become a representative and manage everything. And this is, he said, very difficult. So these kind of problems might happen in Korea, very high probability. And solution of these kind of things can be discussed within representatives of each country. So more people, maybe more idea. So from the conclusion of our discussion, the first step of Unison in Korea would be someone needs to start it. And opening a forum in the web could be an idea which we discussed before in the other groups. So CanSat, CubeSat, and activities information would be in these websites. Potential Unison member of Korea is around 20 universities. So currently there are 13 universities in CubeSat activities and 17 universities in CanSat activities. Maybe it's hard to start as a physical group, but starting with the web might be a good idea. So in the future plans of Unison Korea and role of UNISEC Korea, Currently, many products are being purchased within the universities to do CubeSat. So in future, if UNISON grows and UNISEC grows, we might be able to get products within Korea, and hopefully they will be cheap. In UNISON, students can gather and propose joint missions, such as Hasubame or Hodoyoshi projects. However, UNISON is not just about having joint projects, but students can compete each other, and this will also give them motivation. And of course, not just compete, but we can exchange tips and know-hows and develop our satellite skills. Action items would be, we'll have to talk with other university students. That can be done. Decide role of each student. So a single student cannot do everything. So each student should have their own role. Making a web and sharing information, technical articles, and helpful links, such as other country UNISEC-Global links. When UNISON Korea grows from the first step, we can try to further step up to form a physical group. That's it with my presentation. Thank you very much.